Alright, there we go. Finally got the audio working. Hopefully I'm not blowing up people's eardrums. Test. Mic check. Alright, good. Yeah, just trying to do a live stream on the cheap here. Have my laptop wired up wirelessly. Ooh, something just flew across right there. And I'm trying to avoid a tree in my backyard. The shadow's already on my face, you can tell, so my camera's just on the other side of it. But there's a sunspot. It's pretty sharp, pretty good. Pretty neat. So I'll try and get to the chat. I popped over to the chat for a second ago and saw that you guys couldn't hear me. So I had to figure that out first. I'm on my laptop. I've been doing my streaming lately from my desktop, so this is just kind of a hurry up stream while I still have a little bit of daylight left. And like I said, I'm not actually tracking the sun, so I have to manually do this as well. But the sunspot was like sharp enough that I thought, whoa, that would be cool to stream. Right now there's a cloud in front of it. That's probably why you're seeing all that turbulence. There is a lot of wind out here as well. That's max optical on the P1000, which I have sitting on my telescope mount. And I have it in manual focus as well, so it doesn't go in and out. Definitely a lot of turbulence, a lot more turbulence than I expected, to be honest. So it is very windy today, but still didn't expect there to be that much turbulence. But man, it's really kicking. Let me see. For those of you that don't know, I've been kind of just stuck with work projects lately. Just haven't been able to focus on any YouTube stuff. I have decided in this kind of interim phase that I'll go forward with my channel being mostly about photography and science and stuff like that. Probably will avoid all of the flat earth nonsense moving forward, just because it seems like a waste of time at this point. And just want my channel to be more positive and fun, so that's the direction I'm headed. And hopefully you guys will stick with me. I do have a stream, or an experimental stream going on DLive right now from my PC inside. So I am on DLive. I didn't even know what DLive was until I saw PewDiePie say something about it. So I popped over there just to see what's going on, and there's not really a lot of people over there at all. Like just doing a simple search for like science or science and technology, there's just not too many people over there. So I'm just checking it out, kind of experimenting with it and seeing what it's all about. Seems to be some controversy around it. There's always controversy around everything, but it is a pretty neat looking platform. So I'll check it out, see what's going on. But yes, there is an active sunspot right now, and it's been a while actually since we've had one. Can't remember the last time I filmed sunspots. It's been a long time now, real long time. Let's see what's going on over here in the chat. Oh, a lot of people mentioning me. Let's see. Hello, Jim Bojo, or yeah, Bojo. That's okay. What's up, brother? Kyle Cantrell. Crox, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Bass, how you doing? Sean, what do I know about digital sensors? a little bit. I know a little bit about digital sensors. Their various sizes and stuff. I wouldn't say I'm an expert, that's for sure. But and did I skip? Somehow I jumped forward here. And again, I'm not tracking this automatic. It's just this is just me manually tracking it. So sorry whenever it gets out of frame like that. I'm starting to get back into the tree. Let me see if I can get on the other side of it a little bit more. This is going to probably end up being a short stream just because I'm going to lose it behind this tree. I can't really avoid it too much. I did get this new gadget called CamLink. It's made by the same people that make the Elgato HD60, which is like HDMI streaming. But it turns any HDMI input into a webcam, and that's how I have the P1000 hooked up right now. So it's actually a really cool device because it turns any HDMI input into a standard webcam, which means it'll work on Windows, Mac, Linux, pretty much anything. Lost it. Give me a second. There it is. Cool. So that is max focal length on the P1000 right there. But it is really cool. Very sharp. Should record some of it actually. I always forget whenever I'm doing a live stream to press record. How cool would it be to have a ISS Transit right now, huh? It definitely will be a cool setup to use for any ISS Transit I do in the future, which I have been looking for some. Obviously, I've been working on doing some tracking the same way that Astronomy Live's been doing his tracking, this automatic tracking of moving objects. I have written some software to do it, but like I have all the pieces wired together, but the tracking algorithm itself is not good enough. I mean, it works, but it's just like it needs to be refined a lot more. So that's where I'm at with that, and it's just one of those projects that I can work on it when I have time to work on it, and I haven't had much time lately. So unfortunately, this is just one of those periods of time where super busy with work, not able to focus as much on YouTube. Anyway, this is really cool. I wish there was more. I wish there were more spots, but one's good enough. It's better than zero. I also wish I had time to like track it for an entire day. That would be really cool. A little time lapse. All right, back over to the chat here. Channel Q says, looks like a beautiful day. Yes, absolutely. It is a beautiful day. It's an oddly cool day today. It was down in the 50s earlier this morning, Fahrenheit, and it's in the 60s now, I think. It's beautiful, man. It's like a beautiful fall day, but for us, it's really not. Or a beautiful spring day, but for us, it's really not that time of year. It's usually super hot right now. I think just last week it was in the 90s here. Sean, yes, I do have a solar alignment mode. I just haven't gone through this. I literally just threw this all together in a hurry, and I just literally haven't gone through the steps to put it in solar alignment, which I could do, but I actually just haven't taken the time to do it. Hey, NASA, thanks. Crox, we're going to have to talk offline, I think. You're going into a lot more details. Let's see. Tommy, I have no idea what a flat earth excuse is for sunspots. It's not even worth my time thinking about it, to be honest. LGBT Bathroom says, hey, Soundly, you check out Suspicious Observers? I think I did, actually, at some point. Something specific? Isn't that a YouTube channel or something? I thought somebody sent me a link. Maybe you did. Can't remember. It's been a while now. Why? It looks super blurry right now. I'm wondering, I think I'm getting bad, must be getting a bad Wi-Fi connection right now. Alright, let me see if I can at least put this in solar alignment real quick so I don't keep losing it. It's 1703 about. It's gonna be good enough. This is it's today's date, somebody. 14th, okay. I hate every time I turn my telescope on, I have to reset my sight and everything. I know it's got to be a bug in the software, but it's really aggravating. This is really frustrating, this thing. Okay, that'll give me a little bit of time. That's my neighbor's dog. All right, so I just put it in solar rate, and it's still just not tracking right. So it's frustrating. I've always had a problem with this mount. Always. It will not track correctly. Never has. It's in solar rate right now, and you can see it's drifting really bad. Huh? Neighbor's dog.
Okay. Don't even think about it. Come on. Okay.
You see that constant drift? It's just nothing I can do about it. Ooh, look at that. Airplane flew in front of it. That was cool. Yeah, I'm using the P1000 right now, guys. I mean, this is a perfect situation for that, you know, real quick setup. And, you know, daylight, talking about the sun, so it's got plenty of light to work with. And it's a perfect situation for the P1000, really. Especially streaming. I mean, I'm going to get 4K on the camera, but you guys are probably getting 720, I think. Anytime we're talking about situations where you have plenty of light, P1000 is great. It's a great point and shoot. A bridge camera, it's great. A little heavy, but I mean for stuff we like to do, you know, bird watching and stuff like that. Our long distance shots over large lakes, you know, it's pretty cool during the day. So those shots I get at night, you know, where I have a lot of saturation even at night, those shots require the telescope and a nicer sensor, you know, sensor that's set up for low light levels. I wish I could figure out this mount. I mean, this mount has always been something off with it. Could probably open it up and tighten the right thing, and it will probably start working. Somebody that knew more than I do about these mounts could probably fix it in a couple minutes. I just haven't ever gotten gutsy enough to open up my mount and start digging around in there. But there's definitely something off. Like the tracking rate is not right ever with this mount. So if anybody wants to come by my house and fix it for me, I'd be grateful, because I've had to deal with it for a couple of years now. It's not the most pleasant thing. There used to be a way for me to actually go in here, do solar system alignment, select the sun, and it'd track well enough, but it's like, it's forcing me to do a 3-star alignment. I don't want to do a 3-star alignment. And I can't figure out how to get to the other thing. Well, that's... Ah! They really, like, they need to bring this 1980s technology out from the 80s and come to the future, you know? Where they make it really simple. And the app's not simple. Don't tell me the app's simple, because it's not. They need to make it that way, though. They need an IT guy. They need a programmer to come and actually work for them. I don't know who they got working for them. This guy must be from the COBOL days or something. It shouldn't be hard at all to wire this thing up, you know, to some software that can go, oh, there's something wrong with your scope. It's not tracking correctly. This is how you fix it. I'm sure somebody has that out there. But consumer grade, just stuff you buy straight from Celestron as an amateur, just doesn't cut it, in my opinion. Sean Hawkins, that's exactly what I did. I turned the scope on and off, or off and on. It boots up. I go to align, and it's forcing me to do a 3-star alignment. It won't go into the. I know exactly what you're talking about because I've done it a million times. Go to the alignment menu, right? Okay, I'm in the alignment menu. I press align and it goes straight to a 3-star alignment. It won't go back. Oh, I finally got it. I got it out. Okay, should be able to get the sky alignment now. There we go. No, not sky alignment. Ah, it's not doing it. There we go, finally. Oh, it won't let me do the sun. I gotta go back to settings. Menu. Where is it? Frustrating. I gotta turn on the sun in the menu. Can't ever remember how to do that. It's frustrating, man. It just should not be this hard. It really shouldn't. Sun menu, there it is. Allow sun. Now go back, hit enter. Solar system align. Why do I have to select my city every single time? It doesn't make any sense. Okay. I think I finally got it. Looks pretty sharp. Wind's kind of died down a little bit too. I don't know why it puts up all that. Whenever I'm actually recording it, I thought it would give me a clean HDMI out, but it's not for some reason. I know I've done this before. I don't know. I don't remember how to put the clean HDMI output. Put it into the clean HDMI output. There is a way to do it, but I don't remember how. At least it's tracking better now. All right, back to the chat. Let's see if anybody's over here talking. Tommy says 1080. You guys are getting 1080? No way. Oh yeah, sweet. All right, it's fantastic. Thanks, Sean. I finally figured it out. The menu. I don't know what was going on there. It just maybe just rusty or something. I do have 31% left on my laptop though, so I'm gonna go get a power plug for that. Is that the moon behind me? Yeah, actually that's the moon directly behind me, Tommy. Good eyes. guess you guys can still see it, huh? It's hard to tell. I'm looking at a lot of glare on my end. Hello, Sebastian. Soundly settings for P900 to track sun. No, I have a P1000 and a solar filter. Here, let me show you this setup. So let me go back to the screen so I can see what I'm showing you. Alright, so here's the setup right here. That's the Celestron Evolution 8-inch mount, the mount that comes with it. What is it? Celestron Nexstar Evolution 8-inch Schmidt Cassegrain telescope. The mount that comes with it, that's it. And I have a L bracket. I think it's called an L bracket. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but there's a bracket that the where is it? I'm trying to see what I'm showing you here. It's this is very hard to do. All right, let me see. Are you seeing the P1000? I think you are. Anyway, there's an L bracket. P1000 sitting on the L bracket, and I have a solar filter on the P1000. Let me do it this way. I should be able to see better. Yeah, there we go. And then I have, from the P1000, I have a HDMI out, and that's